I'm gonna talk about occurring patterns. So, like, how did life came on Earth? Some of them with some of the things. So there was like gonna skip all this. So it's gonna be Miller-Urey experiments this demonstrated that the basic components of life could form from inorganic mosquitoes. And some scientists suggest that organic molecules essential for life may originate in space. Like, for example, when a meteor hits the Earth or comet that originated in space and being to be delivered to Earth, like, also it could be this theory also suggests that RNA may have been the first genetic material preceding DNA. So let's talk about the upcoming pattern and later on its history. So nothing else southern Ontario except 546 line passing through Oakville, Hamilton, Niagara and Lake later on. So next hour 8 p.m. 546 pass through Scarborough, Oshawa with Beach. So it's gonna get some 546 line twice as warmer. Toronto will be. Even west of it, everywhere in like anywhere in west of Toronto is gonna get some fire twice as warm actually, including Wyton and Owen Sound. And 1030 millibars of pressure is in Western Ontario. Next, we're in high pressure. Let's see if it's moving. Where's it? So it's gonna like a high pressure is moving to the northeast, or northeast actually. So 1035 millibars in pressure is in northern Ontario, but it's not. Yeah, it is. So 546 line is like one time warmer than a freezing line. So single time warmer than a freezing line. So that's in Oshawa, like Oshawa. It's gonna be Oshawa borderline. So not borderline, but pass through Oshawa. If you pass through Oshawa in the west, it's going to get warmer. 1 degree, like single time warmer than freezing line. So next hour 2 p.m. It's middle of 540 to 52 and 546. So it's gonna be like one and a half times, like one and a half times warmer than a freezing line in Toronto, Mississauga, Brampton, Mississauga, Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake, Newmarket, Orangeville, whatever. So next hour. So 552 line, it's like Scarborough. It's gonna hit like Scarborough, so it's gonna be like twice as warmer, 1.9 times warmer than the freezing line. So next hour, if you see like time 1032 Marabas circling like a circle is it's like normal. So so 1032 line anywhere like in the line it's gonna be normal like high pressure brings dry or weather. So next hour. So 1028 millibars of pressure. So zoom out and go to Ontario map. It's caused by 1029 millibars of pressure near the actually like ocean of Pacific Ocean, but not Pacific, like Atlantic Ocean. So zoom in back to Toronto. So next 2 p.m. So 1024 millibars of pressure is the northeast Peterborough near. So zoom out to Ontario, and that's caused by a high pressure near New York Island, Long Island or New York. So next we're gonna go slowly so the miss. So Vartan is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Honolulu, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Scarborough, Ontario is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Downtown Toronto is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Mississauga, Oakville, Hamilton is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Nothing in Niagara Falls City except northwest of it. So Honolulu, Ontario is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Collingwood is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Watertown is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing as Barrie, Ontario, which just gets some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orella 0.25 millimeters of rain. Midland same thing, or 0.25 millimeters of rain. Georgia is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Oshawa is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Uxbridge is gonna get 2.5 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario is gonna get some. It's going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Newmarket is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Orangeville is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Peterborough nothing. So next hour. So Mississauga, Mississauga is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Brampton is gonna get, actually Mississauga doesn't count, that is Oakville only counts. So Niagara on the Lake is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get some more darker clouds than Niagara on the Lake. So London, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. White and Owen Sound, Collingwood is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Collingwood is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So even though Whiteton has brighter clouds than Owen Sound, so Orangeville later on is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Next hour. So Brampton. So Mississauga is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Hamilton is 2.5 millimeters of rain. Oakville is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Greensby is 0.25 millimeters of rain. London is 6.25 millimeters of rain. Whiteton and Woonsound is 0.25 millimeters of rain, even though like Whiteton still has dark clouds, leaving darker clouds than Owen Sound. So next hour is possible. So Scarborough, Ontario, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Downtown Toronto, same thing. Newmarket, same thing. Stouffville, same thing. Brampton, Mississauga, same thing. Oakville, same thing. Except Hamilton, it's going to be 2.5 millimeters of rain. Same thing. Niagara on the Lake and Niagara Falls City, unless you live in the east, that doesn't count because it's in the U.S. But so London, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orangeville, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Quebec, it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Fort Erie, Ontario, it's gonna be a little bit, so it doesn't count. So it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. For now, it's actually, for a while, it's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Oshawa, Uxbridge is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. That's with B, actually. Yeah, that's Oshawa. So next hour, second final hour. So Stouffville, Scarborough, most part of Scarborough, it's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Down to Toronto, it's gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rain. Mississauga, Brampton, Oakville is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Hamilton is gonna get some. Hamilton is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City is 12.5 millimeters. It's not 12.5, it's 18.75 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City and Niagara on the Lake. Niagara Falls City is actually get some. Actually, Niagara on the Lake is between like 18.75 and 25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Niagara Falls City and Niagara. So Niagara on the Lake and Niagara Falls City is gonna get some between 18.75 and 25 millimeters of rain. So Grimsby, it's possible. It's gonna get some. Grimsby, Ontario is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rain, might be corrected, but so London, Ontario 0.25 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orella 0.25 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario is gonna get some, for now is 2.5 millimeters of rain. Georgina 2.5 millimeters of rain. Collingwood 0.25 millimeters of rain. Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So final hour. So Scarborough, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25, no, the 6.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing Richmond Hill, Brampton, Mississauga. So in like 2.5 millimeters of rain in Oakville, Hamilton, London, Collingwood, Hanover. Possible, no, Oshawa doesn't count. So it's 2.5 millimeters of rain in Oshawa, Uxbridge. And 0.25 millimeters of rain doesn't count. So Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rain. Same thing in Niagara Falls City and Port Erie. Barrie, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Georgina, same thing, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Newmarket is gonna get some. Newmarket, Orangeville is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rain, but Newmarket has darker clouds and less widespread than Orangeville. Or Orangeville has more widespread clouds, but less intense rainfall. So next hour, or this final hour. So temperature pattern or total precipitation once every 12 hours. So it's gonna skip today's, if I did today's. So nothing around Southern Ontario again. So Friday, October 10th. So let's see how much precipitation in every 12 hours. So Wyerton is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Hanover. So Hanover, Ontario, it's gonna get some. It's going to get some between 0.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So if you go more southwest from Scarborough, it gets heavier precipitation or rainfall. So Brampton, Mississauga. Brampton has between 0.2 and 0.5 millimeters of rain. Mississauga 0.7 millimeters of rain. Oakville is going to get some between 1.2 and 2.5. No, it's 1.7 and 2.5 millimeters of rain. That's in Oakville. Hamilton 3 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake it's going to be 0.7 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City is going to get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. And it's slightly farther north. It's going to be heaviest. It's going to be 2.5 millimeters of rain. So Oshawa, Ontario is going to get some, between 0.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain. Cobourg is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Peterborough is 1 millimeter of rain. London, Ontario, 7 millimeters of rain. What area is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain? Why? Collingwood's 2 millimeters of rain, 7 millimeters of rain in Wyerton. Owen Sound is gonna get some mostly 7 millimeters. 7. Yes, between actually 7 millimeters of rain is not 7, but close to 7 millimeters of rain in Owen Sound. So Newmarket, nothing. Newmarket, nothing actually. So Orangeville is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain next hour. Final day actually. So Stouffville is gonna get 15 millimeters of rain. Brampton 21 millimeters of rain. Downtown Toronto 27 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is 36 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City is 41 millimeters of rain. Hamilton is 8 millimeters of rain. Oakville is gonna get some between 12.5 and 17.5 millimeters. I'd say 12.5 and 14.5 millimeters of rain. It's like 15 millimeters of rain in Oakville, 8 millimeters of rain in Oshawa, 9 millimeters of rain is in Uxbridge. Newmark is 13 millimeters of rain. Orangeville is 13 millimeters of rain, 3 millimeters of rain in Collingwood. Owen Sound is 0.72 millimeters of rain. London is 2 millimeters of rain next hour. So temperature pattern once every cold is the warmest hour, so 7 a.m. So Brampton is 4 degrees, 3 degrees in Stouffville, 6 degrees in downtown Toronto. Oshawa is 5 degrees, Uxbridge 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 2 degrees in Newmarket, 2 degrees, 4 degrees in London, 6 degrees in Wyerton. Collingwood is 5 degrees, 3 degrees in Peterborough, 7 degrees in Cobourg. Belleville is 4 degrees, Niagara on the Lake is 9 degrees, Niagara Falls City is 7 degrees, Hamilton is 8 degrees, Orangeville is 2 degrees. Next hour. So Brampton, Stouffville, Newmarket, Belleville is 12 degrees, including Wyerton. So 11 degrees in Collingwood, downtown Toronto, Uxbridge, Oshawa, Peterborough, Cobourg, everywhere Niagara Falls, Hamilton. London is 13 degrees, 12 degrees in Orangeville. So Oakville is 11 degrees, 12 degrees, possible to get 11 degrees mostly. So next hour. So Brampton is 3 degrees, Stouffville is 5 degrees, 3 degrees in Newmarket, Orangeville actually. So downtown Toronto is 9 degrees, Oshawa is 6 degrees, 2 degrees in Uxbridge, 3 degrees in Peterborough, 9 degrees in Cobourg. Belleville is 6 degrees, everywhere Niagara Falls 7 degrees, London is 4 degrees, 5 degrees in Wyerton, 4 degrees in Collingwood, 8 degrees in Hamilton. So next hour is gonna go to 3 p.m. warmest hour of the day. So Stouffville, downtown Toronto, Newmarket, Belleville, London is gonna be 15 degrees, 16 degrees in Brampton, Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, Blue Mountain, possibly even Oakville 16 degrees. Orangeville is gonna get some 16 degrees. Uxbridge, Oshawa, Peterborough, Cobourg is 14 degrees. Same thing in Wyerton. Niagara on the Lake is 17 degrees. So next hour. So 77 hours of the weather model. So Warton is 10 degrees in Collingwood, 12 degrees in London, 11 degrees in Brampton, Stoffel. Downtown Toronto is 12 degrees, Newmarket, Uxbridge, Belleville, Niagara Falls is 10 degrees, including Orangeville is actually Orangeville, yeah, the Orangeville comes. So Oshawa is 12 degrees, Quebec 12 degrees in Niagara on the Lake. Hamilton is 13 degrees, Toronto 12.5 degrees is in Oakville. Next hour, here it is. So Warrington is 13 degrees, 15 degrees, 15 degrees in Collingwood, 13 degrees in London, Brampton, Stoffel 14 degrees, 15 degrees in Uxbridge, Newmarket, Oshawa, Quebec, 15 degrees in Hamilton, downtown Toronto, Niagara Falls City 16 degrees, 18 degrees in Niagara on the Lake, 15 degrees is also Oakville, yeah. So next hour, 8 a.m., the second final hour of the temperature patterns. So Brampton, Stoffel, Oshawa, Quebec, Niagara on the Lake is 13 degrees, 11 degrees in London, Uxbridge, Collingwood, Boyerton, 14 degrees in downtown Toronto, 12 degrees in Newmarket, Orangeville, Peterborough is 10 degrees, 11 degrees in Belleville, 14.5 degrees in Oakville, Niagara on the Lake is 12 degrees, 14 degrees in Hamilton. So next hour, here it is. Next hour, final hour, 2 p.m. So 14 degrees in Brampton, so was 12 degrees in Newmarket, Uxbridge, Niagara Falls City, 13 degrees in Collingwood, Oshawa, 16 degrees in Peterborough, Quebec, 14 degrees, 15 degrees is in Oakville, 14 degrees in Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake is 13 degrees in Belleville, 19 degrees, 17 degrees in London, 15 degrees in Warrington, 14 degrees in downtown Toronto, Orangeville, 12 degrees, same thing in Newmarket, Uxbridge. So this is the end of the video.